Hello friends, Enready here, back with another video update. I got 6 titles for you today, all of them are genre films. Alright, okay, first up, as you can see here, we have Paranorman. This is the Future Shop exclusive edition. The slipcover is different than the normal, as you can see here. It's got the kind of almost like a psychedelic thing with Norman surrounded by the zombies. This was a really fun movie. I watched it with the kids yesterday. In some places it was a really dark and morbid for a children's film, but it did well last summer. So this is probably my favorite of all the horror themed animated children's films that came out this year. Alright, I took the DVD case out already, the Blu-ray case out, because I didn't want to struggle with it on camera. But here it is, and you can see here that it the case is green, which I actually kind of liked, and this is a combo pack with the Blu-ray and DVD. I'll open it up for you guys. There you go. There is the DVD with, and then there is the artwork. You can see there's a variant on the disc art, which I always like when they do that. I can't stand it when they use the same artwork on each disc. Like there's the, I think that's like the cover art, or close to it. And then this is them in the van being attacked by the zombies. Good fun. Alright. Next we have a steelbook, and it's from Dusk Till Dawn. Been meaning to get this one for a while, and then when I went to go pick up Paranorman at Future Shop, they actually had this marked down, so I scooped it up. I used to have this on DVD, but I had sold it because the DVD was non-anamorphic. And then for a while there I was thinking about picking up the Region 2 release because it had different artwork, and I kind of liked that artwork, but never got around to it. But this will do. The thing about this release is that the transfer is different than the Echo Bridge release. So I know a lot of people are upset with the Echo Bridge release because it wasn't, the aspect ratio wasn't right, and I guess the quality wasn't as good either. This one does have special features. The Echo Bridge release, as I understand it, is bare bones, but this one doesn't have the full Tilt Boogie documentary though, but there is like the commentary, which is on the DVD, and outtakes, and a couple featurettes and a trailer, I guess. Alright, let's see, I'll turn it around here so you can see the back. There you go, and this was the artwork that was on the 2-disc edition from 2001. I'll open up real quick inside. I know everybody's probably seen this by now. I'm not going to bother to remove these 2 discs here. This is the Blu-ray, and then the DVD is there. And then we have Selma Hayek with the snake. So you got a little bit of glare there. Wish this was really red tint, but I love that photo. She has great hips. Alright. Can't wait to watch this on blue. Alright, now my next 2 releases, pickups, are Australian slasher films. And I found out about these through Andrew Ballina. Although I did know about the one movie, but I wasn't going to buy it because I didn't hear good things about it until I saw his review of it. And that title is Cut. And this is like one of those slashers on a film set type movies. This one was actually really good though. And it's funny because this came out, I think this is right before Scream 3 came out, that it had the similar plot of a slasher on the set. And it's even more ironic because this film stars Molly Ringwald, and she originally was offered the role that went to Courtney Cox in the first Scream, and then her career was lagging at the time, and then Scream went on to be a huge hit, so Molly decided that she would say yes to the next couple of slasher roles that she was offered. She was trying to revive her career, and neither of the films did anything. Like the other film was Office Killer, but this one, I did see Office Killer, and that one wasn't very good, but this one I did enjoy a lot. And this film has a supernatural element to it as well, which was kind of interesting because this film was like around 2000, And there was a couple of movies that came out like 3 or 4 years ago. Was it Midnight Movie and Skeleton Crew that used silver elements that are in this movie. So I thought that was kind of interesting, you know. But I really enjoyed this one. Now, the next movie, Slaughtered here. This is also an Australian film, and this one is a slasher in a bar. And I didn't really enjoy this movie that much. The killer was kind of cool. He had a mask that had like glass stuck in it, which was kind of interesting. I'd never seen that before. But at the same time, the script for this wasn't really good. Like, this movie is really low budget. It doesn't have the film look. It's got that kind of high definition video look to it. But the main problem I had with this movie was the setup. It was like, they were in a bar, that's fine. And like, of course, it's a big bar because it's got like a couple floors to it. But the thing is, when the killing starts happening, like, some of the characters discover the bodies, and then there's a wide range of reaction to when they find these bodies. Some people get so hysterical they can't even communicate, while others are just like, they are indifferent to the finding the dead bodies. Like, there's a guy going around killing people, and they didn't really seem to care. I don't know. The girls in this movie were hot though, but I liked the second kill the best. There's like a scene where, I won't get into it. Like, if you do happen to watch this one, you'll know what I'm talking about when you see it. But other than that, didn't care that much for this one. Although I didn't really hate it, but I'm not in love with it either. Alright, let's go on to the last two pickups here. Okay, next up we have Infestation. This is like a giant bug invasion movie. This one I enjoyed quite a bit, although I didn't get around to watching the end of it yet. I saw this last year on Sci-Fi Network. A lot of people think this is like one of those sci-fi movies, like original sci-fi, but it's not, because there's nudity in it. And it was funny, when I was watching this on the Sci-Fi Network, they blurred out the topless scene that's right in the middle of this movie. But I haven't seen this around for rent too much anywhere, but I found a used copy, so I scooped it up. So can't wait to see how this ends. And Ray Wise from Twin Peaks and the second Jeepers Creepers movies in this as well. Alright, the last pickup, we have a zombie film, and it's Exit Humanity. This was a really cool film. This is actually like a zombie western, and this is also a Canadian movie, which kind of surprised me. Which is why, like, in the States, this is released through Bloody Disgusting Selects, whereas this is the Anchor Bay release over here. What was I going to say about this film? This film probably really should have been called Diary of the Dead, because it takes, like, the structure is structured as a diary, like someone's reading a diary, which is actually Brian Cox reading the diary in this movie, in between the sections. And there's also animated sequences in this movie too, and I think that was done to help keep the budget low, because this film didn't really have that big of a budget, but it's well made. It also stars Dee Wallace and Bill Moseley, who plays the villain in this movie. I really enjoyed this movie a lot, and it's also really emotional too. There's a lot of pathos at the beginning of this movie, where this ex-soldier comes home from the Civil War to find out that his family has been killed, and there's lots of scenes with him just weeping and mourning the loss of his family. Like, I really enjoyed it. It was really hard to watch the first half hour of this movie or so, but I enjoyed it a lot though. It was also refreshing to see a zombie film played straight for once. There's been way too many zombie comedy movies lately. Although, like, I'm looking forward to seeing Warm Bodies, but it's nice to see something played straight. Alright guys, that's my update. Thanks for watching, and until next time, I will talk to you later.